Test, test. All right, we're good. What up, Dizzy? What up, Yeti? How you guys doing? What up, Savvy? How you doing? I'm getting my shit together as per usual. How's your Monday going, everybody? You guys, Xavier, are you still working in that coffee shop or whatever? How's that going? Unless that was just a temporary thing. Nice try, Otter. No dicks for you today. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, yes, I have work tomorrow. How many days out of the week you work? Do I want to do more color shits? Or do I want to do... I tried to apply the stuff I kind of noticed in these here, and I don't know if it teeters between being too much or not enough. I don't know. I work 2 days, I'd do more, but they won't let me. There's probably a cap on how much you can work. I think that's how it was with, like, well, I guess you're an adult, so I don't know what the rule... I don't know what fucking program you're in or whatever, but... I don't know, dude. I don't know. You like it at least? Whatever. Average, I'll take it. 1.3 and 1.4. That's got to be probably the lowest Otter roll I think I've ever seen. Usually Otter has the biggest, heaviest cock out of everybody here. Just freaking massive balls, sloshing full of cum, dude. But like today, she's dried up and shriveled. What's going on? And then of course the guy who codes it comes in here and hits the freaking jackpot. That's not suspicious at all. Yeah, I'm thinking I overdid this. I don't know. I don't know. Let me try something. I'm gonna push the saturation a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little darker, and then we're gonna shift the hue a little bit more towards the blues. Oh, I keep hitting the oh, that's funny. That's on this layer too. I don't really give a fuck about this. I didn't need this ripped off of me. I miss my hog ratings. Well, you know, there will always be more hog rolls in the future, of course. Not today. You're kind of cooked on today's hog roll, but I don't know. I think I've overdone it. I think I've overdone it. I need advice because I think I've done too much here, and I think I need to tone it down. I don't know. It does feel like it's a little too much. And in the face, it feels like, there could be more. Whoa! Fuck. What color am I even color picking right now? Let's do that. That. This is from my manager. This is from my manager. This was when I first started, like the first week. Savvy has been in for the last 2 days. Gotta say, very impressed with Zavi. She just got stuck into it with her attitude is very positive, and as fitted in very well with the team. I've changed the name to Zavi, haha, keeping my name a secret. All right, Xanax. I know your real name. Um, I was gonna make a joke and I completely forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Anyways. Oh no, yeah. It wasn't a joke actually. My question was more, how do you like it? Do you like the job or no? Oops. I'm just gonna put this little block here, just so I have like a little thing to sample whenever I need to go back to that color. I don't know. It's different, but yeah, it's good. It's mainly old folks and some cunts. Old folks, some are cunts, some are sweet as fuck. Yeah, in my opinion, a lot of old people are sort of in between. They're either incredibly entitled, or like the funny thing is like the cunt old people will also kind of they'll like imprint on you. They'll have like one employee they're really nice to for whatever reason, but they're just fucking assholes to everybody else. I've noticed that. That's a trend also. I advertise my name. I want Snack to know what name he should be saying if you catch my drift. Yeah, when I file my police report, you mean? Put the little block there. What little block? Hey Pookie, how you doing? Oh, you're talking to her. I was gonna say I'm good. If everything works out, he'll only be able to get the first syllable out before you kill me. The fuck? Why did it deselect everything? Huh? I don't even know, dude. Yeah, relax. You're Pookie when it's time for you to be. I'm Pookie all the time, big dog. Just like you guys are all big dog all the time. I gotta take my. I'm unbuttoning my shirt right now. I've got another shirt underneath it, so you can put away your little micro penis otter. Don't worry. Uh oh. There we go. Okay. Now I'm less shirt. I'm not shirtless, but I'm less shirted for sure. Buttons, Pussycat Dolls. Oh my god, I haven't heard that song in fucking forever. Sure, whatever. I'll put it on. Gotta test drive this piece of shit. I'll be lurking for a few minutes. All right, do your thing. Damn, he came after my baby hog. No, it's a full grown one. It's just not. There's not a lot there. You're basically you're rocking a jumbo clit. Okay, I'm gonna do this on another layer. Why does it's not selecting everything? Why? That's all on that layer. It should select it all. Oh, by the way, Snack, don't look at my bedroom. My entire wall is just posters of one man. Did how would I know what your bedroom looks like? Did you post a picture of it or something? I don't like what's this a reference to? I don't know what any of your bedrooms look like, guys. I've seen you looking through my windows. Me? Dude, I can't afford to travel, not in this economy. Oh, do I do the hand? I kind of got to do the hand. I'm just gonna do the hand on another layer. Let's fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a picture of my hand right now, and I'm gonna use my freaking meaty little man hand as a reference here because I don't want to look for hand reference. It's too much of a pain in the ass. Okay, so the hand is turning away. I'm gonna have to get a good angle on this. Okay, this is rough. This is a weird angle to catch my hand on. Oops. I just paused the music, didn't I? Or did I just switch to my Bluetooth? Oh, God. Fuck off, Bluetooth. My hand looks so meaty for some reason. I don't know why. All right, hand, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna say goodbye to this hand. I don't need this hand. What fucking layer did I draw this on? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna straight up paint the hand, I think. I think that's the solution here. Just paint the hand. My bedroom's a depression nest, and my sheet is halfway off the bed. You're not rocking just straight raw mattress, are you? Okay, let's go hand here. I'm just gonna block in the value. Whoa, what is that color? What the fuck? Let's crank up the. Okay, better. Halfway straight mattress, yes. Bro, what are you living in, like a crack den? Put a fucking bed sheet on that thing. What are you doing? You're gonna destroy your mattress. As somebody who spent a lot of money on his mattress, the health of your mattress is very important. Your mattress in particular. The sheet popped off the top left corner and it just keeps coming more and more off. So you gotta wash it. You need to get your sheet nice and loose again. It's all freaking tight and shit. Or it's all loosey goosey. Sorry, you gotta get it tight. I didn't sleep well, alright? I'm not gonna be making a whole lot of sense today. Alright. You know what? Should I just use a lasso tool? Am I a bad enough bitch to do that? I think I'll try. That's a big hand, actually. I hope this talk of mattresses is enticing you to get sleepy. Yeah, what would you guys do if I just fell asleep on stream? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, she's back. She never left. Never left. How you doing, HFP? Could be yours. My bed is right against the wall, so this corner is hard to get the sheet on. Just pull it out, dude. What are you doing? Use your muscles. Snack likes tight things on his mattress, just why it won't let me hit it. Yeah. No loose man. Your restraining orders in the works, I feel it. Hi, HFP. Pineapple on pizza? What's the context there? Doing great. Any more of this chick? No, not really. Just sort of what we got so far. Maybe I'll indulge in more, but I never really do part twos on characters I draw. I'm kind of a one and done kind of guy. This is a lot harder to do than I thought it would be. This has to start lower. This is gonna be like over here. Uh-huh. Where's my trusty Kasem soft sketcher? Where the hell is it? Ooh. I don't think I've used this brush in a while. Couple weeks at least. It's weird. Gotta go dinner with parents. Bye, Pookies. All right, peace, Otter. Like seeing her on the can. Yeah, I like seeing her on the can. I don't think I've never done that. Never say never, really, but some things maybe say never. It depends. What the fuck? Ah, this is definitely not the hand I was looking for, but I'll take it. Let's do this actually. I was referencing my own hand, but my own hand looks. Oh shit, that's not the lasso tool. I'm just gonna freestyle it. Okay, well, I don't want to go that value, but it's fine. So Victoria, how you doing today? You feeling good? You still dying of whatever it is you die of? Why is it? What is it? What am I doing? What am I painting with? Oh, I'm using. Oh fuck! I keep hitting the wrong bouton. I can change the playlist. We can go girly pop if you guys want girly pop really badly. Here's some Mariah Carey. We're just going 2000s, I guess. Oh no, I fear now I'm dying of mental health, but it'll be all good once I see my therapist again. Well, at least you're getting your money's worth out of your therapist, you know. You won't want to show up with nothing to show for it. But no, yeah, I stay making that poor lady earn her salary. I see that. Oh my god, I gotta stop pressing B. Because that's B on Photoshop is how you click the stupid ass brush, but on CSP it's P for whatever reason. Probably stands for pen, maybe. I don't know. Together. How often do you see your therapist? That sounds expensive. I hope you're insured. Yeah. It's free with my insurance, thankfully. Oh, okay. That's fucking crazy insurance. Free? Like, no, it costs nothing? Free therapy, yo. Yeah, hook it up, dude. I mean, I don't need to be therapized because I'm perfect, but flip bitch. There we go. Love you, need you. I feel particularly rattled by that baby we worked my last shift. She passed a few hours after I left. Not that I didn't expect that, but what she had should have never went this way. Yeah, that's rough, dude. But that's that stuff. So, anyways, I had soup today. Broccoli cheddar. What are we talking? And then Disney was a little copycat and had a sandwich with small meat. He doesn't put a lot of meat on his sandwiches. I think this angle on this thingy could be a little different. What you mean to me? Going crazy, right? What are you? All right, whatever. I went to Panera and they give me a tiny sandwich. Panera, ugh, some hippie shit, dude. Stump needs to move out a little bit. Um, um, um. Oh, purr. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing Nelly this year. Are you actually? I didn't even know he still fucking performed. Do artists ever retire, bro? Is purr a new thing? Is it a new thing that the kids are saying these days? Is it like slay adjacent? I've never heard purr in my life, other than like, a cat. Can I get some insight? I need to make this hand a little bit less manly looking. My hand is the reference, so it's a little too angular. I think it stemmed from like the gay community, as things do. So you're copping their steez. Is that it? Still kind of a big thumb here. Gay people steal from black women anyways. True. The circle of life, really. Avail, how you doing, big dog? Still suffering in managerial positions? I think about you whenever I think of my own work. I'm like, oh, how it would suck to run a team. We love Madonna. She made Drake's bitch ass gag. What'd she do to him? Oh, let me tell you, please do. Not too much on my distant cousin, Dizzy. You're from Toronto. I feel like I'm doing work that's not my job. We have resource managers. Why am I doing resource forms? Damn. I think I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you're probably competent at your job. I think that's the curse of competency. Once you show that you can actually do things reliably, people tend to, believe it or not, rely on you more for more things, and so you end up getting like you get like scope creep on sort of the amount of like work you have to do. It basically compounds. It's unfortunate, but I've been there. Yes, chat. I am competent sometimes. The trick to that is to weaponize your competency. So start with holding things when they're done. So just be competent, like get things done, and then when they're done, just don't hand them in right away. You know, don't let people know they're done, and then a day or two after, people will be like, "Oh, where's this thing? Oh, right here, big dog. Oh, I finished that days ago. I do that. Yeah, me too. Oh, his fingers are looking a little weird. I got an award at work and my workload doubled, and then I started doing less. Nice. I inadvertently saw that I was nominated for an award, but I'm probably not going to be working at the place I'm at by the time the award ceremony happens. I would have probably won too because I saw the other employees and that what they were qualifying on, and I was like, I'm probably gonna win, but we'll never know because I'll be gone. The award ceremony is in like June. They look like a hand. It still kind of looks like shit. I don't know. I don't really fully like the hand, but to be honest, I still don't get why I got this award because I feel like I just do my job, but it's nice to be recognized. Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many people don't do their job. So, that's probably why. There's also a merger happening between a competent company and an incompetent one, and I'm the bridge. It's tough out here. Oh, fuck, dude. That sounds rough. When I worked in animation, like a lot of studios were getting bought out by other studios from like LA and shit. And we started working with like directors. I didn't work at the studio that got bought out, but some of my friends did. And they were working with directors from LA. And this one fucking director, she must have been like a nepo baby or something, because like she would show up to like meetings, just hitting the vape, just on a fucking Teams call, just vaping away. And it's like, dude, she talked like a valley girl, allegedly. This I think needs a little bit more volume up here. Boom, boom. Still kind of bony, huh? In that little area there. I think I'm going a little too male like still. Let's smooth this out. Some people prefer masculine hands. Maybe your subconscious is trying to tell you something. Well, it's not my subconscious; it's my literal conscience because conscious because I'm drawing a reference of my own hand, which is why it looks a lot more masculine. But I'm trying to make it less masculine because my hand does not fit on this lady. Well, then you have nice hands. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm not gonna fuck you still, but thank you. Give her long Slenderman fingers. Tempting. I do worry about making her hands too detailed. I just don't know that it's gonna really fully like fit. I'm gonna make this smoother, I think. Boom, 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 boom. I can't draw hands. Me neither, dude. That's why I use a photo of my own. Ain't nobody got time for hand mastery around here. What do I look like, Boba? Long fuck off yowie fingers? I mean, what? This hand looks ladylike. This one does not. I'm torn. It's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. How you doing, Ori? I think this whole thumb needs to move up a little bit. I think the whole hand is just sort of a little too long, in particular on this side. And we'll shift this out, and then we'll shift this up. And then we'll pull this in. Just sort of sculpting. Boba and NFT are hand masters, are they? Boba just has too much time on his hands, dude. Literally, pun intended. I'm doing well, loving the hand drawing. I knew you'd get back to it. Everyone else doubted, but not me. What, finishing this drawing? Eventually I will. One day. I went I did we were doing like stencil, not I guess they're technically stencils. They're not really stencils. They're more like two-tone studies the other day. And I got inspired off of this, so I was like, that turned out pretty well. So I started to apply sort of the patterns I saw in these, like a little bit around here, as sort of my approach to shading. And I really want to take a more sort of graphic approach, where I was really just trying to look at designing appealing shapes and angles and stuff. Where's the Oilers logo? Look, man, I don't want to draw it. It's too much effort. It was too much effort. I could have, but it would have been like, the Oilers logo is fucking weird, man. It would have just been a giant pain in the ass. It would have taken me just as long to do the Oilers logo as it would have to do the Connor McDavid silhouette. Whoa. You know what logo's easy? St. Louis Blues. Is it really? There's probably easier NHL logos. NHL logos. Let's see. St. Louis Blues does look pretty easy. Tampa Bay looks kind of easy too, a little bit. Not gonna lie. The Ducks also are kind of easy. Anything that doesn't have a shit ton of details is kind of easy. Anyways, Devils is like kind of tough. It feels like New Jersey Devils logo. They got a wild logo. I guess it's not too bad actually. It's just an N with a devil tail. Ominous logo. What about the old Avs logo, the Avalanche? I off the top of my head, I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. Bunny Bees, Cat, I'm back. Were you part of the Exodus? I remember you. You did a ban appeal recently, didn't you? Like a month or two ago. How you doing, big dog? How you doing? Welcome to adulthood, the land of responsibility and consequences. We don't like the Avs. All right, sure, dude. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I remember. I'll send the screen cap in DM. Okay. Loving the art. Thanks. I don't know if we've changed the style much. It's kind of the same stuff we've always done, sort of. I'm trying to get a little bit more into doing color and not just sort of crapping out after the fucking color's gone or whatever. Oh, by the way, B, if you want to rejoin the Discord, let me know or let one of the mods know or something, and they'll remove the ban or whatever. You're welcome to jump back in there. I really gotta learn color. Yeah, you and me both, dude. Okay, this curves. Does anybody know how to read palms? No one's banned on Discord? Oh wow, so you guys just honorably left. That wouldn't be me, dude. I'd be like, you gotta ban my ass. I did actually get banned off one VTuber's Discord once. And I've received warnings. Not intention. I didn't do it on purpose. I've been banned off PCAT's Discord before. I didn't do anything bad, guys, okay? Cat, is this your girly pop playlist? No, it's a random 2000s generated playlist. I should probably finish this story before I just leave it on me getting banned from PCAT's Discord. I joined her. I didn't do anything bad. I didn't. I did do bad stuff for the warning though. But for the ban, I didn't do anything bad. I basically was like I had just made my cat snack account. This account was 2 weeks old. I was a little baby snack back then, right? And then I tried to join, and lo and behold, some Discord servers have rules around them where if you try and join a Discord server when your account is less than 2 weeks old, then you just get fucking auto banned. So I had to DM her on Twitter, and she had to unban me, and she did. And then I went into her Discord, and I posted pictures of half naked girls in the art share, and their mod was like, "Hey, dude, you gotta fucking censor that shit if you're gonna put it up." There were no boobies or anything. To be clear, guys, there was no nudity. There was no nudity. Okay, it was just a slutty pose, a clothed slutty pose, and I got horny bonked. Yo ho ho, what's good? One Piece ass greeting, dude. How you doing down under, Dave? Anyways, I'm a good boy, guys. I promise. I don't do no naughty shit. I don't do it on purpose, anyways. I'm just a dumbass. Okay, I see the old Avalanche logo. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Is that the Nordiques above it? Or is that what they're? Oh, yeah, that's the Nordiques. That's not Avalanche. I'll be driving home now, so keep yapping. Oh my god, I have to think of shit to say now. I need you guys to help me out. I can't just freaking freestyle yap all the time. It's tough, man. We got a lot of streamers in chat. Avail, Ori, you guys know, just freaking yapping on off the cuff. It's tough, man. It's tough. I need something to go off of. What's your favorite movies? I'm a big war movie guy. I really like Saving Private Ryan because I'm a generic basic bitch. I do like I like 1917's good too. Come and See. What other war movies? I mean, there's like a bazillion of them. Apocalypse Now is pretty good. I wasn't a big fan of Thin Red Line or whatever True Red, or Thin Red Line. I wasn't really that into that one. War Horse. I've never heard of it. But yeah, that's a good movie. I like the. This is also another generic basic bitch answer, but I do like the Spider Verse movies too. Those are pretty good. Granted, the second one was a little bit of a cliffhanger piss off, but you know it is what it is. I mentioned that one because I've been getting a lot of clips of it on YouTube lately. But I'm not a big movie guy. I'm more of a TV show guy, and I think I don't know why really. I think I just enjoy TV shows more because I like sort of building up movies that build up tension and suspense and sort of go long form. I enjoy that a lot more. So Severance has been my sort of go-to TV show these days, but that's done. So I don't really know what I'm gonna watch. Probably not much. You should watch War Horse. Okay, I'm getting the hint that I should watch War Horse. What's it about? Severances. Production value is so much better now. TV seems to have surpassed movies. I agree with that. I think it does. You know when I think it like clicked for me, the TV shows are better than movies. I think it was around True Detective when they started having big name stars like Matthew McConaughey acting in TV shows, and I'm only talking about season one of True Detective, but True Detective, I was like, okay, this is it, dude. This is the future of entertainment. Celebrities are going to start doing TV shows, and they have. It's like big name celebrities have been more and more been doing TV shows, whereas that just wasn't as common pre like pre Breaking Bad, pre like I mean Sopranos. A lot of the old shows like Bryan Cranston before Breaking Bad was just the guy from Malcolm in the Middle. Like he had done other stuff. He had cameoed on some shows. He had been on some other things, but he wasn't like particularly famous. The Warhorse, that's an Australian warhorse, I believe. The Warhorse, that is an Australian warhorse, I believe. Oh wait, no, England. Is this a movie? Is this a show? What are we? What warhorse? Okay, a little bit too much going on here. Yeah, it's a movie based off one of the most famous warhorse. Okay. I feel like I'm starting to say the word warhorse a lot. It's like losing its meaning a little bit. I'll check it out though. If it's a war movie, I'll for sure check it out. It's kind of hard to explain. I assume it's about a horse during war. I've seen Wars as well. Okay, now we're talking. The sequel, Horse War. Next thing you'll say is Titanic is about the Titanic or something. Titanic is about boobies. That's all I got out of that movie. Okay. Okay. Well, that hand's kind of done. I think I'm just gonna eliminate the wrist. I don't think I actually want the wrist here. I think I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is I gotta remember what fucking button is my lasso tool, and then we'll do that. And we'll just lower it. Still feels a little bit of like a man hand, you know. It's also kind of small. Guys, can everybody put their hand against their face and tell me what the relative size of their hand is to their face? I feel like her hand would be bigger here. Maybe I'm tripping. No, I think it would be bigger. But then that's like really big. That feels really fucking big for a hand. All Cat Snack sees is the tit in the Titanic. Shake my head. I don't. There's nothing else in that movie. Just 3 hours of titties. I don't remember. I watched it when I was really young. I'm pretty sure my mom would cover my eyes because I was alive in the '90s. Believe it or not. Are you gonna slap my hand into my face if I do it? No, but I did think about it. I won't lie. Millennial ass activities, dude. Avail, you're aging yourself. I don't think Gen Z know that bit, or maybe they do. No, no shadow there. Hand equal chin to my eyebrows. Okay, yeah, that's about right for me too, actually. Chin to eyebrows, yeah. I'm a little above my eyebrows. So in her case, what do we got here? Her hand might be a little big then, because her chin is small. Oh yeah, this hand is massive. But then that's like too. That feels too small. So I'm gonna go around here. Chin to my hairline almost, dude. How fucking smushed is your face? You got like the face of a pit, like a not a pit bull, a bulldog. I have dainty hands. I do too, to be honest. Warhorse is a 2011 war drama film directed and produced by Steven Spielberg. From a screenplay written by Lee Hall and Richard Curtis. It's based on Michael Morpurgo's 1982 novel of the same name and its 2000 stage adaptation. The film features an ensemble cast. I know you just copy pasted it from the internet, but it's very funny just reading this out. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Peter Mullen, Emily Watson, Niels Arstrup, Jeremy Irvine, in his feature film debut, and David Toulis. I don't know any of these people. Tom Hiddleston and Benedict Cumberbatch set before. Wait, what the fuck? Benedict Cumberbatch acted before, before like I don't know what was. I just remember him from Sherlock. Set before and during the World War One, its plot follows Joey, a Bay Irish hunter hoe. A hoe. Uh oh. I need to breathe after reading all that. Or a little over my eyebrows, yeah. Chin to my hairline almost. I have dainty hands. Mine's a bit more chin to eyebrows. Mine's a bit above my eyebrows. Mine's also just a little above my eyebrows. I did because I can't explain. It's okay, dude. It's okay. I get the image now. My favorite war movie, my favorite horse movie is probably Hidalgo. I don't remember Seabiscuit, but I think it's good too. Well, you know what they say about big hands. True, Dave. Or Boba. Fuck. I didn't sleep, guys. All right. I mix up my gaze sometimes. It's not my fault. I don't do it on purpose. The rating didn't lie. Well, that's debatable. What the fuck layer is this on? It's kind of sad though. Whatever movie is about a horse is usually sad. I don't know why. Nobody can not kill horses in movies. So don't worry. I expect it. Unless you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, are there happy horse endings there? Not to be confused with horse happy endings. It's a different thing. Also a millennial thing. If you know, you know. A lot of animals die in that show. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I've only watched the one where what is this? Like this hand feels so much bigger. I gotta do some tweaking to this hand. I've only watched the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where the guy gets like obsessed with working out or whatever. That's the only. I don't even know if it's like a canon thing. I think it was like a side episode thing. It's the only thing I've ever seen it. I for some reason can't see the chats in the Discord. Oh, weird, dude. You probably need to. There's a rules setting, and I don't know if maybe it's bugging right now. Sometimes it bugs. I'll just like you're supposed to accept the rules, and then once you tick the rules box, it gives you a role, and then from there it gives you access to the whole server. If you don't see it, let me know, and I'll just assign you the role. Role. Yeah, role's the word I'm looking for. Rule, whatever. There we go, fixed. There you go. Perfect. She did react? Okay. Oopsies. Sometimes it shits itself. I don't know why. I'm going to shift this over. One thing I learned in animation, one big revision I got a lot when I worked in animation was your sleeve doesn't line up with the hand. I'd always draw the hand like in the middle, right? So like if you have a sleeve, I would always do like this, where the hand comes out of the middle. And my supervisor would always be like, dude, your sleeves are defying physics. They're just there's no gravity there. They're just floating in space. When in reality, if your hand is sticking up, maybe in this context it's different because the sleeve's up, but like the top angle here would line up more or less with the wrist, right? And then this would have slack to it down here. These are beautiful hands. Anyways, this is why I do those like generic clickbait. Don't do this, do this. But like actually though, anyways. Simultaneous release. Not happy endings. I'm pretty sure there's a brothel next to my place. Speaking of brothels, what up, Kickout? How you doing? There's my little edgy man. How you doing, big guy? Daddy missed you. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a brothel like next to my place. There's a it says there's a big neon sign that says Asian massage on it. Okay? Now I don't know about you guys, but I don't know of many different variations of Asian massages. Maybe I'm misinformed. Maybe I'm not cultured enough, and I haven't explored the world of massages very deeply. But it's also a neon like corner store like looking sign, and the entrance is like a shady, busted down door with a staircase above a fucking like a game shop, which is really funny. I just like the idea of like nerdy incels and like video game nerds and Warhammer bros going to buy their figurines above a literal like sex house. You never know until you see for yourself. I don't even know what the prostitution laws are in Canada. Can you go to a rub and tug? I don't know. I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying, like, is it legal here? I don't even know. I think it's legal to I think you can legally jerk people off and take their money, but you can't legally pay someone to jerk you off. I think that's sort of like where the disconnect is. So the legal consequences are on the Johns, not on the ladies. Which is a decent compromise, I guess. It's a good way to deter it. Who even visits brothels these days? Probably, I'm going to be quite honest. Probably a lot of people, dude. You know what? I do not like. I don't know. There's no census data on it, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say a lot of people like getting jerked off or whatever else happens at brothels. Again, wouldn't know. Never visited myself, but I feel like it's for old people or something. I don't know. Hassan disagrees, but maybe he's considered old. W song. This whole playlist is gonna be lit. I did know. I knew. Never mind. I'm not gonna say this story. I've known people who have gone to rub and tugs before, and they gave positive reviews. I've known a lot of interesting characters. Okay, I knew a guy in high school who tried heroin just to see what it was like, and I asked him. I was like, "What was it like?" And he was like, "Pretty awesome, dude." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that checks out." I don't think I need to try heroin to know that. If you're willing to like give up your entire family, life, job, house, bed, blanket, everything to do the thing like heroin, it's probably pretty damn good. I mean, haven't we all though? We all though tried heroin or gotten jerked off. I took care of a patient who shot himself in the stomach because he wanted to know what it felt like to shoot someone and to be shot. Hey, two birds, one stone, dude. That's a pretty good compromise there. If you want to know how to shoot someone, it's better to be you than someone else. I think that guy's he's onto something. Did he live? Because now he gets to live his life knowing both. The way I had to turn down my car volume because you started this jerk off topic. the the moment I drove past my neighbor on a walk, tell them hi for me, would you? Well, you don't like talking about getting jerked off, dude? Everybody likes getting jerked off. Even your neighbor. I guarantee your neighbor's jerking off all the time, bro. I'm back, but booty signal. I don't know what that means. Both? Both. We like both. Well, one of them was heroin, but yeah, you know what it felt like? Death. Did he live? I assume no. Expensive hobby. No, he's dead. Okay, dead. Okay, got it. I was kind of on point with the type of discussions you get in this community. You said shit and piss, okay? That's for Saturdays. Mondays, when I don't sleep in particular, if I haven't slept, we're getting a little esoteric. We're getting a little crazy with it. A little wild. And I have not slept, so I feel fucked right now. I would say that it doesn't count. Shooting yourself is different from shooting someone. I mean, it's true. You don't get the same rush, I would imagine. This is gonna sound psychopathic, but I would imagine, being somebody who wants to shoot someone, not me, by the way. I'm speaking of a hypothetical person. If you were a person who wanted to shoot someone, I bet you shooting someone's awesome. But not like if you don't want to shoot someone, that is probably not awesome. Wisdom with snack, okay? That's your epithet for the week. Thank God Kurt's not here. That's probably not an epithet. He'd be correcting me right now. Why would you test with your face? Wait, he tested it with his face? Look up to the sky and tell him that? I've also taken care of a kid who shot his hand because his girlfriend broke up with him. How'd the hand go? That's so long I've been knowing you. I'd actually argue with him while he's dying. Missed opportunity. I don't doubt that at all, dude. Victoria, what's the point of doing CPR on someone who shot themselves in the head? Isn't CPR related to like your heart and circulation? Well, he's also dead, so his hand doesn't matter, I fear. You could die from getting shot in the hand. I guess bleeding out. Okay, I'm starting to say this hand is looking just about decent-ish. At least enough to put rendering touches on. That's so long I've been known you. Oh, why'd Kanye West have to go crazy, dude? Such a bummer. Very funny tweets, though. How do you die from shooting your hand? I mean, probably bleeding out, I would imagine. You could also die from shock, can't you? Or is that just like a thing people say? My other comment above is about the husband that got shot in the face for YouTube clout. Oh, is that the one who held the books up and like asked his girlfriend to shoot him with a 50 caliber bullet to see if like the book would stop the bullet, except he put himself on the other side of the book? Yeah, I remember that one. That was like fucking pure Darwinian, like I don't know, dude. That's some natural selection shit, but it is tragic still. Infection could also be a possibility. I feel like in modern times, if I shot myself in the hand, do you think I'd die of infection? What are the odds? The odds are probably pretty low with that, right? Maybe not. He waited almost an entire day to go to the hospital, and his hand got wildly infected. Okay, well, forget everything I just fucking said. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's crazy. By the way, threatening to hurt yourself is a really cool dating strategy in general. Yeah, it's also psychotic, dude. I don't know. Your healthcare system's loads better than the U.S. Well, if I shot myself in the hand in Canada, I'd have like an 8 hour wait window, even at the emergency. But yeah, it must be crazy to be a nurse, dude. Just knowing all these people who shoot themselves. That's kind of nuts. Same in Australia. You're Australian? Down under. How do you say no? Sorry, I don't want to. I shouldn't bully the one Australian person in chat. Nar, nor, no? Question mark. Don't answer my question, by the way. Don't indulge me right now. 8 hours is better than a day since you hesitated going. how do you not go to the hospital for like an entire day after shooting yourself? I like when Aussies say reckon. I like when they say cunt because they use it all the time. You want to hear something nuts? PD made us watch a video of our patient who shot himself on Facebook Live to identify him. PD stands for police department, I assume. People die in the US because they don't have the money for both their rent and insulin. Yeah, but that's just a normal Tuesday, okay? But getting shot is like, that's crazy. You reckon? I do. I say reckon sometimes. I'm just quirky like that. Even though. This feels flat, and I think it's because this doesn't extend in enough. Real now too much girls. I've listened to this song like a million times this year. I don't know why it's on every fucking playlist. The fact I know what vid you're talking about is wild to me. And then they handcuffed him to the bed as if he wasn't already dead. Well, this is it's a crazy Monday stream, dude. Fucking getting jerked off and prostitutes, and then now we're talking about live leaks. It's like the early 2000s. You guys are making me feel young. I hate the Samsung ringtone because of that one video. I don't know. I'm glad I don't know what you guys are talking about. The fact I know what vid you're talking about is wild to me. I mean, there were only 3 viewers, so I fear you probably don't. Well, I'm sure B has seen her fair share of internet deaths. My favorite one. This is a horrible topic, by the way. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a sociopath. I'm just dehumanizing things for the context of you know, entertainment. But I watched this one video of a guy in a factory. It was a Chinese man, and I don't know what he did, but I'm gonna paint the scene. So it's him standing here with his hard hat on, okay, and a lab coat. He's standing there with his like little checkboard, okay, like scratching his head, looking at the checkboard. And he's standing in front of this big vat. Okay, it's like a big. It looks like a big, like tube, like a Mario pipe, like a cartoon, like Mario pipe, but it's gray. Okay, like if Mario pipes were real. And there's another guy like over here, just like crouched over, doing something. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like over here, just like crouched over, doing shit. Also hard hatted up. And then out of nowhere, this pipe like shoots up. And like a burst of flame that does like a fucking Kamehameha, okay? It shoots up like this, and it's like literally like blue. It's like a big blue, yellow, like flame. Actually, it wasn't blue. It was like, I don't even know. It was like yellowish. It was a big ass flame that shot out, and the guy got vaporized. Like no blood, nothing, just bits and pieces of his clothes, just like he just got disintegrated. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like he actually just got like Kamehameha by the earth. I don't know what the fuck was in that pipe. But holy fuck, dude. That shit was crazy. That'd be the way to go though. If you're gonna die, and like I don't even think he knew he died. Okay, that's the way you die. That's the way to do it. I don't wanna die in a hospital bed over the course of like fucking weeks and shit. Just get me. I just want to be blasted with the power of the sun in a fraction of a second and just sent to heaven instantly, or hell, or wherever I'm going. You know, seems peaceful. Seems like the way to go. Okay, now I gotta draw this chick's hand. Let's do that. Anyways, I want to be sedated with propofol and Dex when I die. What does that do? It's just a defensive mechanism, right? There's probably been several vids like that, maybe. Good night, Otter. Enjoy Sleeping. Hopefully you don't have nightmares. I think you'll be good. You're a tough gal. You'll be good. No way. Honestly, dude, I'm kind of getting tired of this song. I've heard this song so many fucking times now. It's catchy, but it's like, man, it's on every like 2000s playlist. And I feel like it's probably like the algorithm is just like, oh, Snack likes to listen to this song because it's on everything he listens to. Let's just keep putting it on every playlist he listens to. And so the cycle repeats. I found a company that sells anatomy wallpaper, and who's stopping me from doing this entire house a different body system? I'm sorry, what the fuck does that paragraph mean? I found a company that sells anatomy wallpaper, and who is stopping me from doing this entire house a different body system? Oh, wallpaper as in like wallpaper for the wall. Right. I don't know. I was thinking of something else. I feel like deaths from factory machines can be pretty scary, especially with some slow rotating stuff. Yeah, those are the worst ones. When like the guy's like fucking sleeve gets caught in it and he just gets sucked into like a basically like a giant paper shredder. That's those are the bad ones. Wild times, dude. Makes you realize how fragile life is, you know? Really crazy. Really crazy how fast it could all end. Okay, I need to like clean up the feet too. The feet are kind of fucked. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I think if I wanted to die though, or if I was gonna die in a horrible like factory accident, it for sure I would like it to be like Chinese Kamehameha guy. Like that's definitely like the way I'd like to go. Otherwise though, I'd like to be immortal, to be quite honest. Have fun lurking, B. Thanks for coming back, by the way. Appreciate you. I'll see you around. I don't like these high heels. They kind of look like clogs. Not really my cup of tea, to be quite honest. Let's skinny them up a little bit. I'm looking for more like a stiletto or like kitten heel or kitten heel would be a little too small for that, I think. But being immortal is quite boring. Probably, yeah. Okay, my issue with people who say that, like, the thing is, I'll that's a decent take, I guess. But whenever people are like, whenever I'm like, I would like to be immortal, people are like, no, I would like to. I don't want to live forever. Why would you want to live forever? I want to die. It's like, okay, when do you want to die, dude? Like, what are you gonna die today? You want that? You think you're gonna want to die tomorrow? You're just never gonna want to die. You're always gonna defer it indefinitely. If your option is being bored or being dead, you're probably going to instinctively your survival instincts just won't let you choose dying unless you get like heavily depressed. In which case, yeah, I guess you'd want to die. But those are like outliers. I don't think like a normal person from day to day is gonna be like, you know what? I could die today. I think I could die today. The only thing sad about you being immortal is that if everyone around you isn't, you have to watch all your loved ones die. Yeah, but that's not the world I'm talking about. I'm talking about everyone's immortal. Like I'm talking about like technological immortality. You know, like you just get like a vaccine and it just keeps you the same age forever. And you have like Wolverine's healing factor. So if you get hit by a truck, you just like get up. Like having infinite lifespan is probably convenient, but I'd want some death possibility from random cause. You think? Oh, so you don't want like the God mode, like GTA God mode. You want to be able to like still have some risk in life. That'd definitely be an issue. I feel like if I was immortal, if human society was immortal, Shit would be crazy, dude. Like we would just be able to invent new technology to do things. Like why would I take the bus if I could just catapult myself across the city? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna die. I'll just like I would never take the elevator again. I'd just walk off my balcony every morning. It'd be so much quicker. Unless you still feel pain, then yeah, I guess probably I'd take the elevator, but depends how long it lasts, I guess. If it's just like pricking my finger, like it comes and goes in like a second, then whatever. Maybe I'll just friggin' jump off my balcony every morning. Yeah. Funny thing, I got a job recently in a lab, which is partially doing aging research. Oh, base, dude. Let me know when you solved the cure, when you made the cure. You know, hook me up. Don't forget Daddy's snack. I just gotta clean this up. This just needs general cleanup, I think. Age research on how to age faster? Yeah, on how to yeah, on how to age faster. I'm gonna lock this layer and then I'm just gonna work off a new one. I wanna tie things down, but I don't wanna overdo it. I'm trying to be very cognizant these days of how much I overdo my line work. It's a bad habit. Like right now this shoulder's feeling a little too dark for me. And this whole section is just like a fucking mess. All right. You from your old ways. I'd probably just sell the cure to the influential people and stuff. That's what you should do, right? That's like the most generic thing you could do is just sell the cure exclusively to billionaires. I like the way you think, dude. You know? You're making all the schizos like a little bit more valid. I do find it incredibly funny whenever people are like, "Oh, well, only billionaires would get to live forever." It's like, really, would they? Wouldn't it make more sense to just try and make more money by selling like the drug that stops you from aging to everybody instead of like, like a minor percentage of the population? I don't think drug companies give a fuck as long as they're making money. So the whole billionaire like hogging all the drug research just seems a little silly to me. They'll probably get to beta test it for sure. They'll be first gen. Boom, boom, boom. You remind me of what I really am. What up, NFT? How you doing, big girl? Girl? Question mark. Ooh, you seeing someone, dude? Why are you saying girl? Anyways, I'm going great. Hell yeah, dude. No, you said girl. No, I didn't. Oh shit! It's the man of the hour. What? Bro's having a confusing hour. Stop confusing me. I'm not. I thought NFT is a girl. He is, just like Otter. Or sorry, Otter's a boy, my bad. Oops, I said he is. Oops. Anyways, NFT, I heard you had a fantastic day today at your university. I heard you were freaking getting milked and jerked off by all the professors, and you're just having a grand old time. Is that true? Were things awesome today? I have chest hair. Tragic, dude. Just like me. This is a little too dark, I think. Thankfully, I don't have back hair. That wouldn't be good. Some ladies love it, dude. Some ladies love it. I don't know any, but some do, I'm sure. I had a girl I dated, had a boyfriend before me, obviously. Okay, no, we're not some Reddit couple. But but she told me she would get before they would go to the beach or something, he would get her to shave his back. I thought that was hilarious. Say sorry, mistaken. And I've been wrong, I've been down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Understandable. Ass hair? Yeah, dude, fuck. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Some ladies have it so much better. Not all, but some. No, 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 no. You know, honestly, with the cleanup, I think it's coming along. I've been told there will be nude life drawing classes, like you said. Yeah, dude, every fucking art school does that. Whenever you guys tell me, like, no, there's no way they're gonna make me draw nude models. It's like, yeah, dude, what do you think art school is? You have nude life drawing classes every semester until you graduate. At least that's how it was for me. Like, will they be fully naked? Yeah, dude, you're gonna see a lot of dicks and you're gonna see a lot of pussies. Yeah, life drawing class while nude. Yeah, all the students have to be nude too. Nude life drawing classes are kind of common. I feel like even in architecture university, there's this stuff. Yeah, it's just like it's part of every single art curriculum ever. I hope you like being nude, NFT. Oh shit, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Fuck me, dude. I sounded like Tony Soprano there. Oh, Christopher. I can't do a Tony accent. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I think I'm gonna leave the lines for that one. I don't hate that. Ain't so far down. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. I don't want to be immersed with him. It's crazy. I met the life drawing model guy too. He's a fit 50-year-old. Okay, NFT, I don't know why this is. every life drawing model guy I've had is just like a jacked middle aged dude. I don't know what it is with the fucking jacked middle aged dudes. Actually, that's not true. I had one dude who was not jacked, and he was really argumentative. You get to know them after a while because you have the same models for like 3 years straight or whatever, and so you know each other. And he would fucking argue with me all the time. I told him I quit drinking coffee, and I was like, I had a really bad I had really bad withdrawal, like I had a really bad headache and shit. And he's like, that's not real. You don't get headaches from quitting coffee. It's made up. It's a myth. I'm like, it's dude, I'm fucking dying right now. It's definitely not a myth. He's trying to gaslight me into thinking that like caffeine withdrawal is not real. And I'm like, no, it's real. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's real, dude. Anyways, he was a bit of an asshole. We don't talk anymore. He called me fat once. I did get fat. This was like the semester I got pretty fat. I was going through some shit, but I got pretty fat. And he was like, "Wow, dude, you got fat this summer." And I was like, "Yep." He was flamboyantly gay and mean. It was funny though at times, but become besties with the life drawing model. I mean, you will. You'll get to know them really well. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are really nice. I had this one lady who's fantastic. She's like the fucking nicest lady ever. She's also an incredible life drawing model. Like her poses were insane. And you'll learn this NFT when you do more life drawing. Not every model is built the same. Some people are able to do really nice, elegant poses. Some models are a little bit more stiff to draw. It just depends on the anatomy. I feel like lankier models tend to be a lot more nimble I've noticed anyways. Okay, I don't want to listen to this right now. Oh yeah, we'll do this. Do you guys go to a lot of life drawing, or is it just me here who's done life drawing? Never been to life drawing. There's probably local ones, Dave. It's usually like $5 or $10. You show up, and it's you do life drawing for like 4 hours. It's fun. You should try it out. You get to meet nice, cool art people. Ew, meeting people. Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's tough. Imagine getting more people to like you. Isn't that crazy as a concept? You could just live your life as a neat, I suppose. That works too. That's super good. You'll love it in the future. It'll be great. I'm still somehow skeptical about them being fully naked, but I don't know. No, they'll be fully naked, dude. I'm telling you, they will be fully naked. You should have asked whether you'll see his peepee or not. What if the teacher said yeah, and he's like, yeah, but I'm not the life drawing model. But yeah, you will. You'll see mine. I had to talk to a girl. Worst experience in my life so far. Siblings don't count, dude. Bono, bono, no. Bum, 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 bum. Saying it was your phone. Naked people are not that scary. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's not that weird, dude. And eventually you'll get into a positioned NFT where you're gonna catch yourself and you're gonna be like, damn, dude, I'm just having a fucking conversation with like a middle-aged naked guy right now. It's gonna happen a lot, okay? So get used to it. That's life, big dog. If you want to get good at drawing, you gotta draw naked people. It's just the way it is, bro. I can't do it because we're on fucking Twitch. But if this was like guys, we're an 18 plus channel. If Twitch allowed it, I would just draw nude models on stream. I don't give a fuck personally, okay? But I'd have to probably stream on Chatterbait to do that these days. So naive, yes, so. I saw drawings of nude men on Instagram. I don't know how not banned. Like, were the guys nude, or like was it a nude actual human, or just a drawing of a nude guy? Because I feel like there's a difference. Nothing at me. I know. She knows. I'm not fond of asking. Naive, yes, so. Something so beautiful. I don't know. I guess same logic for movies. You rarely see dicks in movies, but boobs and ass are fine. I feel like lately a lot more people have been showing dick in movies. I feel like dicks today are what boobs were in like the early 2000s. Where if a movie did boobs, you were like, "Whoa, dude, boobs." Whereas like now it's like, "Whoa, dude, fucking full on cock. That's crazy." We've come a long way. You Nosferatu got it all. Yeah, Necrodick. That's not great. Not great. Not gonna lie. If I'm gonna see a guy with a freaking hog, at least let it be a nice hog. I don't want some decaying ass freaking wiener, dude. No, thank you. Yucky poo poo. Not for me. I like my dicks alive personally. Call me crazy, you know. I know I'm getting way out there, but there's boobs in movies, bro. There's more than there's certain websites NFT, believe it or not, that have movies that are specifically made for boobs. It's crazy. You can go on a website and see endless boobs. I'm not gonna tell you which ones. Some are Canadian, you know. Some are made by my people. Honestly, I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, dude, if fucking Pornhub retaliated by like banning US IPs during the tariff war, that would have been the craziest fucking win ever. Because Pornhub's in it's Montreal. It's a Montreal based company. Okay, so the idea of like Pornhub fucking just cutting off porn to like the U.S. would have been so dope. I hate sex scenes made for the male gaze. I want scenes made for the male gaze. I don't care, dude. I just want it to be intense, dude. I want it to be uncomfortable every time. I don't like sex scenes in general. Most of the time, it's just a cheap way to show connection between characters. People fuck, dude. That happens. It makes sense to represent it in movies. I think if you boil it down to being like, well, we don't like sex scenes in general are just annoying because it's just like a cheap way to show connection. It's like, yeah, but sex in general it's a not cheap way. It's an incredibly like powerful way to show connection between people. Enjoy your lurk, Knifey. Thanks for lurking, big dog. Like sex is just a thing that people do to feel connected to each other. So it makes sense that you would have to represent it at some point in movies where you're trying to build up like it now can it be overdone? To your point, Kickoff, can it be overdone? 100%. But to be like, yeah, like it's just a cheap way. I don't know that it's cheap. I think sometimes it can be. I think within the context of what I assume you mean it as, it's overdone. Then I agree with you. But I think it's not like I think it could probably be necessary also, depending on the plot. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fucking filmmaker. What the hell do I know? Have you seen the opening scene in Dallas Buyers Club? I wasn't ready for the start. Oh, that movie rules, dude. I haven't seen it in a while, but it does rule. Within the context of that movie, it probably makes sense. Actually, no, it doesn't, because he doesn't get AIDS from having sex. He gets AIDS from like drugs, I'm pretty sure. Spoiler alert, the main character has AIDS in that movie. Shit, what the fuck? Oh, I remember the AIDS movie. It was kind of fun. Jared Leto was actually pretty good in it. It really sucks that he's just like an annoying person. He's not even like evil. He's just like annoying. I don't know if he's done anything like horrid other than like his fucking weird like Joker shit. He's just kind of cringe. But he's genuinely not a bad actor, so it just kind of makes it worse when he does shit like that because it's like, man, I want to like you. You know what I mean? He's done some good shit. Dallas Buyers Club. What's the other fucking drug movie? Requiem for a Dream. He has like a retreat camp where he's kind of creepy around his younger fans. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Whatever, dude. I gotta get on my cult shit, dude. I'm slacking. I'm never gonna be a big star this way. There's also Morbius. Yeah, his magnum opus. I think his best role is in Blade Runner 2047 because he plays himself, a sociopathic businessman. Actually, his best role was in American Psycho where he gets butchered to death. Spoiler alert. Do I got my brush? I got my brush. It's a little much. Have you looked up nude life drawing online? They're surprisingly unsexual. Yeah, well, the idea isn't to make it sexual. And yeah, dude, I've done a lot of life drawing online, like a lot. What layer is this on? Hmm. Tried doing that for a time. I was just uncomfortable. Really, eh? I think knifey. To be quite honest, it depends. It depends on your experiences, but I will say genuinely, it's a very valuable exercise, and that discomfort goes away. Okay, it does. Now, if you can't hack it, and if it's really something that makes you upset, then you don't have to do it. Obviously. Okay, what the fuck? What layer is this? There's tons of other ways you can study that don't necessarily require drawing nude models. But the thing is, you kind of like to be able to draw a person in clothes, you have to understand the anatomy underneath, you know. And if you want, you can always put together your own reference list of like the body types that you find appealing. Okay, don't let people get in your head and be like, "Oh, you have to draw all diverse body." You can draw what appeals to you and what you want to represent in your art. Okay, you can draw whatever you want. And if it's the random generated like bodies that pop up are just not things that are your cup of tea, that's perfectly reasonable for you to just seek out stuff that does appeal to you. Just know that there's value in pushing yourself into diversifying the things that you draw and understanding the different things that can happen to the human body in different circumstances, lengths of arms, muscle attachments, all that stuff. There's a lot of diversity within the human race, so it's not possible to learn it all. Which is what I'm saying is you want to focus on the things that you want to put into your art, but there's also value in understanding how things work outside of the realm of the things that you like. But in life drawing classes, are you allowed to stylize them, or are you supposed to do them more realistically? Well, it depends. It depends on if you're talking about life drawing, like academic life drawing, in which case your teacher will probably give you a set of stylistic instructions to follow, right? So they're probably going to want to see things like contour lines. So they're going to make you do a lot of the stuff that, well, I make you guys do, quite frankly. So things like, contouring the legs, showing the perspective, top down, bottom, all that stuff. Like, you're going to do a lot of stuff like that, maybe. Maybe they're going to want you to be really loose and gestural and just sort of like, just sort of get the essence of the pose, all that stuff. It really depends on your teacher and what they're going to ask of you and what their goals are for your development within the program. And I can't tell you what they're going to do. Only they can. So, but yeah, in general, in my experience, teachers will probably give you a sort of loose set of instructions that they want you to adhere to develop some sort of foundational skill that they think is important for your development within that program and the careers that stem from that program. Now, if you're talking about that's academic life drawing, so that's academic life drawing on one hand. Now, if we're talking about just recreational life drawing, no, there's no rules. You go in there, you could show up with a fucking big ass canvas and just paint the life drawing sessions. Doesn't matter. There's no rules. If you're paying 10, $5 or whatever, draw however the fuck you want. As long as you're not finger painting and getting paint all over the place and shit, you're probably gonna be fine. I know guys who show up with iPads and just draw digitally on tablets. I know guys who show up with big paper things and they have like their Conte pencils and they draw that way. People do charcoal. People do colored pencil. People do all kinds of stuff. People try and we had exercises where we would take animation characters. So we had to bring a character to class. I think I brought Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, and we had to draw that character in the model's poses. I don't know if I can find those somewhere. They're probably somewhere. Let me see. I don't know if I ever posted them online. I don't think I did. I might have them somewhere here. Let's see. I'm gonna try and. Whoops. Oh yeah, yeah. I found here's some of my old Lilo and Stitch like long poses. So this I think was a 30-second gesture that I did. I gotta actually check that my name's not on any of these. Okay, I think we're good. So this was like a 30-second gesture. This was in class. We're just doing life drawing poses. Okay. This I think was a 1 minute one. So we're getting a little longer. So each one of these is a little bit longer. I'm gonna put these at the top so that they overlap whatever the fuck I'm. What the hell? So I think I took Lilo. I took Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. So I had like her reference sheet and like a turnaround just like taped. So these are from my student days. I really like the 20-minute pose. So this was I think 10 minutes. So this one was a little bit more detailed. So you're getting a little more detailed. And I was doing this, I can't remember. I think I was using some sort of like brown charcoal pencil. And then this was my 20-minute. So this is what I was doing in school. So this is sort of like the progression, the like when the memers will be like 10 seconds, 5-second drawing, 20-minute drawing, whatever, all that shit. This is literally it, the progression. So this was like 30 seconds. This was a minute. This was like either 5 or 10. I think it was 10. And then this one was 20. And so, it depends on what the goal is, right? Like I said, the teacher might give you some different exercises to do during life drawing. They want to see you do different shit. It's really up to your prof and how they want to run their class, but noob versus pro versus hacker, yeah, exactly. This is what 1,000 hours of Overwatch looks like, guys. No, but seriously, yeah. So I'm trying to see. I have other life drawing shit too. Let me see if I can pull up. I'm in my old Discord right now, looking through my old life drawing poses. Oh shit. One sec. I think this was one. This was a model I drew. My name's not on this. Okay. This was also this is just like Prismacolor, so just like I think this was a 1 hour gesture. Or not gesture, I guess, but what else? We had to do a life model turnaround. So I did a life model turnaround. My name's not on that one. So these were my student life drawings. I still sucked at hands back then. Let's see. What else did I... That's pretty much it. I do have like some freaking I did like a chair study or whatever. We had to do like fabric or cloth or whatever. So you'll do a bunch of like very traditional style work in school, you know? So that's gonna be your life NFT. You're gonna be doing a lot of shit like that in school, most likely. Most likely. I'm gonna get rid of all these. Okay, there we go. Snack, there's a little possibility that I can come to Canada as an exchange student. How cool is that? Do it, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Do it. Well, depends where you go, I guess. If you do, let me know, okay? Meet and greet, take an autograph and sell it? Yeah, exactly. Snack, do you still do life drawing occasionally? No, I haven't done life drawing in years, but I used to not run a shop, but I used to basically go like pretty much every week when I was a student because we had free access to the class when I was in this one program because my teacher, the coordinator for the program, ran the life drawing sessions at the campus, and so he would have me like collect money and like just sort of participate in the classes and all that stuff. So I have quite a bit of experience doing life drawing, but I haven't done it in a while. Mostly because it's not free. I think that needs to be longer. I could do that and then collect that also. Because this is clip. This is not Photoshop. I can fucking manipulate multiple layers at once. I arrive. I bring the fire. Oh gosh. I'm reminded. I'll sell it on eBay. You'll never sell my autograph anywhere because it's worth nothing, dude. Is that too long? Do the hands feel too long now? I think maybe just the index finger needed to be longer. NFT boy, go to bed, Otter. Weren't you supposed to? Speaking of boys going to bed, Otter, shouldn't you be going to bed, big guy? Huh? You gotta get your man sleep, dude. What about you? Me? Me? I can't sleep, dude. It's only 7:20 p.m. I gotta stay up another 8 hours. At least my brain does. I don't want to, but my brain makes me. You just missed all of my. I was sharing all of my life drawing stuff from college. It rock. Let it cock, baby. What are we talking about? How manly I am? Is my baby Kitcot here? Oh, kitten somewhere. That's what I call him because his name's Kitcot. I don't know if he's still here, but he was. The things you do. Hey, what up, Zaza? How you doing, big dog? What's up? How's everybody doing? We're chilling. How's your Monday going? Or is it Tuesday for you? I don't know what time zone you're in. You're in Belgium. I don't know what that means time wise. Okay, cool. I'll stop flexing then. You can keep flexing. Oh my fucking god. Google, fuck off. I'm not talking to you. Okay, someone needs to humble you. A girl on her last year was working on her graduation film. I watched her a bit and I decided not to say that I could have done it better. NFT, I'm telling you, you're going to get in school and you're going to realize there are going to be students that are a billion times better than you. And they will make you look like the way you feel about that girl. I guarantee it. So don't get too cocky, big dog. Don't get too cocky. Trust me, I made that mistake. I thought I was the shit when I first joined. Because I was slightly better than a lot of the other students at first. And then I joined the big boy program. And I kind of just fell to the middle of the pack, really. Now, though, I will say I'm probably better than a lot of the students in that program. Anyways, but that's because I kept drawing. A lot of them didn't. So that's the lesson here. Don't stop. Yee-hoo. Woo-hoo. Yee-hoo. It's 1:24 a.m. for me now, so yeah, late. I won't stay long because I gotta wake up soon, like today. But I'll say tomorrow. What time do you gotta wake up, dog? Baby. Lazy. Leave me. Escape my own world. Own world. Could I be your favorite girl, guys? Be sweet, be sweet. NFT, are you being a bully already? It's been half a visit at college. I'll stay humble. Being humble is good. Trust me, dude. When I got to college, I thought I was the shit. I remember seeing toothpaste stuff actually and being like, okay, I'm ass, bro. I'm fucking ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Why am I even here? Don't tell him I said that. Same with Narn. Narn was also cracked in college. She was a lot of people really liked her stuff. Still do. It was bad, but I kept quiet. She was doing cleanup anyway. NFT, you don't know how difficult it is to get a student film done in like a year alone. Okay? You kind of compromise on a few things. It's not always the point, NFT. Use professional language. Instead of bad, say it's not industry ready. Just tell her your 5-year-old child could do it better. Or child, sibling, or whatever the fuck you have. That's sure to help. No, but in all seriousness, dude, I guarantee you're gonna be asked compared to a lot of people. So better get that humble bone nice and hard for school, because otherwise you're gonna get that humble bone, but not in the way that you expect. Not from you. It's gonna spawn from somebody else humbling your ass, literally. Well, metaphorically. Okay, I need to latify these fingers. That finger looks ladified. These ones do not. Can you play that fight by Strome? Yeah, sure. Don't quit, but find a medium feeling about it. I would say just don't be cocky at all. People aren't gonna like you, okay? And a big part, NFT, I'm telling you now, one of the biggest things to take away from art college is that networking is incredibly valuable. You don't know who's gonna be your supervisor in the future. You don't know who's gonna be your boss. You need to make sure that you maintain strong relationships with everybody. So don't be a fucking weirdo. Don't be being an asshole to people. Just be a good guy, and you'll be fine. And you'll love it. You'll have fun, dude. College is awesome. Oh wait, who's in college? NFT's gonna be in college soon. He did a college tour recently, and the prof seemed to be glazing him, or so he says. Guys, I think I'm getting sick. I think it could also just be seasonal shifts, but I've been really sneezy lately. I've also got like a tickle in the back of my throat, but I really do think it is just seasonal shifts. So I'll try and be a big boy about it, but What are you guys telling him to Google? Tickle at the back of my throat is the most popular sex tape. Is it really? I don't believe you, Dizzy. I think this pollen is pollen more active in the evening and mornings because that's when my allergies are fucked. Like right now, they're pretty bad. I'm pretty high up in the building, so it is kind of crazy that it's hitting me up here, but it's probably in the vents. I think it depends on the wind. Hmm. It finally just got warm like this week. Day or night, it's awful here. Oh yeah. In your case, it's fucking horrible. Define warm. Above zero, it's 14 degrees right now. And it was -4 yesterday, so degrees Celsius. Not gonna lie, in my opinion, Stromae always the best French-speaking singer, but not a lot of people know he's from Belgium and not from France. Yeah, he seems sick, dude. You've recommended him a couple times, and he's never disappointing. So he did Ma Mère and Me from Arcane. That's warm. Damn, I'll trade. I mean, it's hot as fuck, dude. I was sweating today. I mean, it gets really hot in the summertime. Like we go up to like 30 degrees Celsius here pretty regularly. I think I only recommended him 2 times max. Nah, dude, ain't no way. Either that or my algorithm been picking him up a lot. It's 38. It's 28 Celsius here today. I'd die, dude. I'd be fucking dying. 31. I'm dead. Just fucking bury me, dude. There's no way I'm surviving. Where's my freaking DDD brush? I think that one. I might actually use that one for this. No, not that. DSDS is what I meant. Sorry, oopsies. Whoa, that's way too dark. I'll dream about me doing amazing in college and being better than everyone. Dream on, big guy. That's what dreams are for. You know, you could make up any sort of nonsense. And the thing is, it'll feel real. Okay, it's pretty late taking off. Oh, all right. Peace, dude. Have a good one. It's 17 here in Belgium, but you got to consider that it's night for me right now. Yeah, 17's good. 17 is like the best weather. 19, I think, is the best. 19 is the best. I'm going to say it. 19 is the best. Whoa, that's too dark. Dun, dun. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. There you go. Pretty, pretty. Beautiful. I prefer 21 or 23. That's getting too hot for me. I want to have the option of being able to wear like a fall jacket, you know what I mean? And so 19 is like just perfect. Hottest recorded day in Arizona is 53 degrees. Oh boy, lots of people died that day, guaranteed. I need more water, dude. I'm starting to get sniffly. I know it's definitely allergies. I could tell the difference. Burning it. Arizona should be inhabitable with the god awful heat we get. You mean uninhabitable? Same difference to more O. I see. Anyways, yeah, like I said, it's late for me. I gotta wake up soon. So tomorrow, have some fun, y'all. Will do, dude. We're probably gonna wrap up at the 2.5 hour mark because I'm an EP boy, dude. So another 20 minutes, and then I think we're gonna call it for today, anyways. So good night, Zaza. What fucking layers is this on? I don't like this hand. It's like kind of stiff. I'm very lazy and I don't really want to rework it. So I think maybe if this finger was like a little bit more, I don't know. How can I make it nicer? I don't really know. Oh, very cool, says Samura over on Kick. Thank you, Samura. Appreciate it. What are you doing? What are you doing over there on Kick, dude? The party's over here on Twitch. What are you doing over there, huh? Is Kick that awesome? You go watch little old me over there. I'm just joshing around. I'm just joshing. Lines, lines, lines. Dude, Kanye was all over the early 2000s, huh? Crazy. What the fuck? More than the Nazis? Oh, hold up. Wow, things have definitely changed. You'd think he didn't like I thought he liked those guys. What do I know? What do I know? I gotta have more shit over here. What do I know? Beautiful. This is the art of medication. Was he medicated back then? I don't even know what the fuck these things are. Cool shapes though. The fuck? Yeah, I think he spiraled and got off his meds when his mom died. I don't know enough Kanye lore. This what you doing like that? Oh, that's way too dark. What am I doing? I don't want to get rid of all of these like subtle lines. I just don't want to do a little bit of cleanup. What was I doing? I can't remember what layer I'm on. This one. Hmm. Do I want to do this? Too much. I'm doing too much. I gotta subtle. Keep it subtle. Nah, I'll just get rid of that cheek. And then this I want to soften a little bit. Hmm. No, I don't. Should probably save this, huh? Baby. Do I want to do like a really dark outline here? I don't know. All right, Poppy, I gotta drive home now, and you'll probably end by the time I'm home. Have a good rest of stream. Catch you on Friday. Sounds good, big dog. See you then. All right. Thanks for coming out, and maybe we'll catch some repo games or something this week. This is from Trolls. Oh my god, dude. Can we ban her yet? There you go. Job well done. What the fuck? Let me color pick, bitch. I have life-size trolls cutouts in my house, of course. I'm gonna mention the second greatest movie series. I've never seen that movie in my life, by the way. Trolls? What's it about? I'm gonna assume trolls. Well, the best one is basically about reuniting the Trolls version of NSYNC, and then the IRL NSYNC reunites to sing the final song. Okay. You know, I kind of vaguely remember that being a meme at some point, so I'm gonna assume you're not lying to me, but it does sound very schizophrenic. The fuck? Ugh. 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 What fucking layer am I missing? Oh. It still looks a little too stiff, I think. All the 10-year-olds watching the cartoon can really appreciate NSYNC performing? Right, right. I forgot it's not made for me. Okay, chat. I'm gonna have to deal with this hand later. I'm too impatient right now. For now, the hand's gonna stay. Well, it's not gonna stay stiff, but it's gonna stay large. And we'll figure out the rest. tomorrow, I think. Yeah, it's probably fine like that. Humana, humana. All right, this person is drawing giant freaking boobs. I don't know if they talk. Do they talk? Do you talk? I gotta pause. Oh my god, this song again. I gotta pause this music for 2 seconds. I don't know if this person talks. I'm about to raid out. I just don't know if this person talks or not. It's taking too long to talk, so I'm gonna. Oh, oh, they talk. Okay, cool. We're gonna raid this dude. Just took a while to hear him talk. There you go. He's like me. He doesn't. There you go. Arumiyu. All right, guys. I appreciate you all coming out as usual, and I will see you all this Friday for the next stream. Alrighty. Bye bye.